much. Let me read one of this memo that I sent. I think it's necessary we do this because this particular one also have started yielding results. This memo was written to the council chairman, Michael Okwa, University of Agriculture Mudike, to the vice chancellor, Michael Okwa, University of Agriculture Mudike, sir. Usurpation of active teachers' position by and with retired contracted former teachers at the Michael Okwa University of Agriculture Mudike Demonstration Secondary School. And it reads, we bring fraternal greetings to the only comrade pro-chancellor in our nation from the entire non-teaching unions and her membership. We wish to welcome you to our institution once again for these rounds of council meetings, which commences on Monday, the 28th day of July 2025. While our expectations are so high on the positive decisions and favorable welfare resolution that we follow your deliberations, we want to sincerely appreciate so far the positive impact your council resolutions have made and is making on the affairs of the staff and students of Michael Okwa University of Agriculture Mudike, especially your intervention on the 2017 staff condition of service review process. In the light of the milestone so far achieved, it is with great displeasure that we bring to your notice a very ugly trend and practice at the demonstration secondary school, where management has continually usurpated the position of the principal with retired and former teachers of their choice, while leaving active teachers of demonstration secondary school at the back seat. The unions have queried this practice, and the only defense of management was that teachers were not qualified to lead the school, as none has attended to Contest 13, which should be suitable for vice principal, and Contest 14 for the principal position. A few years later, 2023 to 2024, management hurriedly renewed the contract of the current principal at its expiration, even when he was involved in a panel investigating his involvement in an amorous relationship with a female teacher in the school without recourse to the outcome of the investigation. As of today, unconfirmed information has it that management has also gone ahead to renew his expired contract, which we are aware is being shredded in secrecy, with the sole aim of denying council knowledge of this obnoxious act. Information from Grapevine has it that the principal has his own private school and secondary schools, New Dawn Model Primary and Secondary School, located at Bende Road, Umuahia. And one wonders why he has refused to retire to such a big project of his, and also why management has decided to stick with him, even when every necessary indices indicate that the school has lost standard, students, and other eminent administrative reasons under his watch, especially the unnecessary rancor and serious fractionalization among the teachers, which has been attributed to his high-handedness, improper and selective management syndrome, and his benchmark a series of threat to life incidents, as reported by teachers, which he admitted at the level of investigation, at the panel of investigation. We have noticed with deep regret that this action of management has impacted negatively on the psyche of the teachers, as there seems to be no hope for them to attain to the peak of their career as teachers. Jack has also suggested that it should be captured in the condition of service under review for a tenure of each principal to be 5 years as that of director, so that every teacher will have the opportunity to attain to his or her career peak. Our prayers that having confirmed the expiration of the last contract of the principal of the demonstration, the Moayu Demonstration Secondary School 1, that the most senior teacher should be handed the headship and management of Moayu Demonstration Secondary School with immediate effect and without further delay, in accordance with the civil service rules and conventions. 2, that there is no vacancy for any retired teacher henceforth from any other school in Moayu Demonstration Secondary School as a principal. The principals of the Demonstration Secondary School henceforth be drawn from among the teachers internally from the school based on seniority and individual acceptance to the position. 4, that Offices of vice principals should be created for seamless administration of the school. Conclusively, we demand from management a total implementation of all the issues raised without further delay before the commencement of next term come September 2025. We continually reiterate our commitment to jealously guard the harmonious relationship that exists between the non-teaching unions and management. Yours in struggle, Comrade Obuage Marius Davis, Chairman Sanu Muayu, and Acting Jack Chairman Muayu. Comrade Dr. Choma Otai Hanjuku, Acting Chairperson, the Chairperson Nat Muayu. Comrade Louis Agugu, Secretary Sanu Muayu, and Secretary Jack Muayu. Great Sanu. Great. This memo was written on the 29th of July 2025. And from my understanding, after writing this memo, after management received this memo, I was summoned. The discussion was held on it. The union makes us strong. But all our prayers, from my investigation, all our prayers, only the number 4 of our prayers that offices of vice principals should be created for seamless administration without further delay. This is the only area that have been implemented. Great Sanu. Our members from the secondary school, can you confirm this? Somebody should stand and confirm it. Great.
As the chairman said, only the office of the vice principals were implemented. The other prayers were not answered yet. We are still expecting to hear from them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have heard from one of the horses' mouth that even when we have given an ultimatum which have expired September 2025, out of our 4 prayers, only 1 have been implemented. I don't know why others have not been implemented. And for the foregoing, based on this, I want us to react and interact and inform and suggest to the school how further we will take this and the mode we will take it. Thank you.
Permit me to commend the executive. Mr. Chairman, the bench of experts, speaking on behalf of my colleagues in secondary school, want to say that you don't know greater you will pray. It has not been an easy fight. We want to thank you and thank you and thank you very well for this fight well force. The issue of the vice principals, now we have 2 vice principals, vice principal administration, vice principal academic. So far in school, we say the God will continue to bless you for that struggle in Jesus' name. I want to say that on the other prayers, very simple. Very, very simple. The letter is just is very detailed. Every person, whoever I use of letter or message letter, is self-explanatory. This is someone that has expired from active service. This is just a man that was the pioneer principal of the school since 2011 till date. This is just a man from letter verifiably that runs a private school. So what now wonders how he will go ahead and advertise for DSS as against me done. One now goes ahead to wonder how and why. So I want to suggest from another angle that the experts will also send a reminder now and then. I want you to cite a reference of what has happened. Let us situational reports. Let's review and analyze. Ever since the record, how has the school fared, positively or negatively, so that they will begin to understand the union why they should do the needful. What is happening in the school? If it continues that way, probably the union and the staff, those of us who are speaking and should not be held responsible. So let the management go back and find and know what is the number of students in the program. What is the academic performance of the students in terms of the general exams? That's what they said. What has happened in the exams so far? Not in terms of performance. What has happened in the exams? So who and who should be held responsible? And if all these questions are asked, I think management will go back to the drawing board and begin to implement and look back at those prayers of the union and the belief. When it's done, those of us, they will call us, when they call us, you also tell them the same thing. Thank you very much. That's my suggestion. Thank you.
Pray be blessed and let it sink into us. I don't know the angle we might be speaking from or discussing this from. But I have one belief. I'm not against management employing anybody they want to employ. It's not part of my duties and responsibilities to employ any staff on behalf of this management. They have every right to employ and appoint anybody they want to appoint. Whether standby staff, irregular staff, retired staff, or whatever mode of staff they want to employ the uniform. But once this leadership will not and will never accommodate is in suppression of our members' position, we can no longer guarantee that. Management can employ principal from anywhere or teachers from anywhere. But in as much as our members are qualified, it's in our constitution, it's constitutionally a civil service. There is no way you will come from behind to lead somebody who is currently in his career. It's wrong. Dr. was retired here as a farm director. He was given a contract. And he never remained as the director of farm. But he was there. We need his experience for sure. But somebody replaced him as the director of farm. So I don't see the reason why that particular demonstration secondary school should be different from what we practice here. So if we are speaking, let us have it at the back of our mind. Let us just have it at the back of our mind. I'm more interested in interest. I am not interested in interest. Management have a right to employ anybody. But in as much as I'm concerned, we have teachers who are qualified only to head that school, and that position must go to them. Thank you.
Hello, Chair.
I'm sure you can hear me very well. The chair and very distinguished comrades. You can't hear me.
The chairman, ESCO, and my distinguished comrades. My name is Olivier Rawafonjo. Chairman, I would like to thank you for the last comments you made. I was raising my hand because this is a public forum. And whether we like it or not, there are some management issues that we are not supposed to be discussing like that, carelessly. Let me use the word carelessly. And it will also be out of place for the sake of who we are as staff, who are also very civilized, to begin to call names here. I just wanted to call our attention to the fact that here is a public forum. There are better ways of handling issues, and not for anything or against anything. But my problem is calling somebody's name here and castigating him here in his absence. It is not proper. Thank you.
Any of our members done that now? We are telling ourselves the fact. And if we don't speak to ourselves this way, I don't know the reason why we are here then. So please, if you want to speak speak from a very reputable, be careful in speaking, but always say the fact and the truth. If you want, you mention names so that we can trace the names directly and know whether that is true or not. No name is unmentionable in as much as I'm concerned. If I can mention the name of God, nobody's name is unmentionable. If you do the right thing, we mention your name and praise you. And if you do the wrong thing, we mention your name and condemn you. So that you change. Everybody is commending OT because OT is doing well. Everybody condemned the Basu because the Basu never did well. So what are we saying?
God bless you, my leader.
I'm sorry if I'm not saying your mind. I am saying my own personal opinion. That is my opinion.
That is my chairman.
That is my opinion.
Fearless man.
So please, let's discuss with Tekoru. Let's discuss with Tekoru. But let the fact remain the fact. Let us speak truth to the authority. And if we have remained the way we are, the little achievements we have been making, we will never get there. Look at what somebody is reporting. You are working in the principal's office and you are doing all for 4 years. Is it hearable? It's not palatable at all. 4 good years. Are you telling me that those residing in those offices have not been taking their own allowances? Are they being old? Even the ones that have left those positions, their severance allowances have been paid. And there is no way you receive your severance allowance without getting another allowance. What are we saying? Let's tell ourselves the truth, and the truth will deliver us. We cannot continue to keep our mouth shut. So please, let's discuss with Tekoru. But let us not misinform ourselves.
God bless you.
That is where it is very, very dangerous. Let us not misinform ourselves. I've given and I've cited genuine examples that all of us know. These are genuine examples. And if we don't come out this way to say it, we will not move forward. Only one time I'm with you. Not possible. Apart from Jesus Christ that died and was buried, and he's still living. From what we know or what we heard, I don't think no one on your side will retire. He'll be at the next day. So as for death, we always die and will be buried. Thank you very much. Any other further? Okay, Ruby.
The DSS matter, I just want to say, while we encourage more consultation, I would say that the university is passing through a transition period at the moment. So there are some decisions that might take some time to be implemented. So while the consultations are going on, let us also bear in mind that this is a transition period and most of those decisions might take some time to come into effect. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Any further discussion? Well, I think what Comrade James has said, I think is the best way to go. We have done this, and this memo, in one way or the other, have started paying. And we will continue to push. We will continue to push. The demonstration secondary school belongs to all of us. The teachers there are members, they are staff of this university. And they deserve whatever is good. Whatever thing any other staff that is here, they also should benefit from that. It's not just the demonstration secondary school. Other positions that are not members are occupying. We are coming after those positions. The memo is going to come out immediately after here now. I'm going to do the memo. Management should hear it. Management should know about it. The memo is coming. And the struggle must continue. You see academic planning? It's our office. You see bookshop? It's our office.
You are right.
I don't know what the professor is doing in bookshop, buying and selling. It's wrong.
Another challenge, a bigger challenge, I say rocket challenge.
Great Samuel. These are things we have identified, and we have made our necessary investigation, and we have gathered necessary documents that will aid us engage in this struggle. Have you noticed here in this institution now that all the non-teaching directors are acting? Almost all the non-teaching directors in this institution are acting. But by the time you see an academic staff giving a director, it's a substantive director. Have you asked why? Or asekamna tunuko no asekamna. Look at Nnamdi. I'm calling names because they are there. Farm director is acting. He's over 6 years there now as acting. Farm or asekamna to. Eye is here. Eye is acting. Mention them. All the non-teaching directors, they are all acting. And none of them has acted for less than 1 year. But when an academic staff is given a position, look at academic planning. The former professor died. Sorry, I'm coming, please. The former professor died, and another person took over. Is that professor there acting? Academic planner.
Yes.
Where are you? Can you confirm? Is your boss acting?
No.
Is your boss acting? No. This injustice must stop. This injustice must stop. And if anybody thinks what I'm saying is not right, the person should confront me. Confront me with facts. Let's place them on the table and look at them squarely. These are questions we should be asking ourselves. Why should Nana be acting for almost 6 years? Why should they be there for more than 2 years now, acting? Then why should be director of academic planning? Yes, substantive director. What of the other ones they did the other day? Actually, substantive director. Are we not qualified to be in that position? Is that the position not meant for our members? I hope I'm saying the fact. I am not being rude. I'm not being rude. I'm just placing the round holes in where they belong. So please, the year has ended. Next year, these are the struggles that are before us. And if you say you don't care about what I'm saying now, tomorrow it will be your own turn. I don't just speak. I speak based on the outcome of my investigation. And most of them that are acting, they are not even paid the necessary acting allowances. And when you go to a condition of service, it says just 1 month. If you have acted for 1 month, so what are we saying? I'm sorry if I've offended anybody, but I have to say the truth. So we have to be prepared. Instead of us arguing, tomorrow you get to that position, then you always again. Allow that lady to talk.
Great Samuel.
Good.
I'm Sajayi Adebanke. I want to say something about the secondary school, demonstration school. Please, let's call a spade a spade. My daughter finished from that school. They are the first set of that school. And this principal we are talking about was the pioneer principal then. And the school was doing very well. See, let's just say the truth to ourselves. Most of our members in that place are not doing well. I'm sorry to say this. I'm very sorry to say this. All my children finished from that school, all of them. When my daughter was there, in fact, they have the best results for their first WAEC in that school without telling them or cheating in the exam. The man did very, very well in his first tenure. When he left, they brought another person. The reason why they brought this man is because the person they put there was not doing well. I think we need to say the truth to ourselves. Some of our members are not doing well in that place. Principal is not the principal that will go to class to teach. Classes are coming out from the part of our members. They are not taking their work serious like before. Please, let's say the truth to ourselves. I don't know what is transpired, whether the man is doing this or he has overstayed. But even if they bring another principal, if care is not taken, this thing will still continue like that. Because the standard has gone down. In fact, I can't even say anything. Because the school was no longer the way it used to be. Before, now, if you go to the secondary school now, what are they doing there? Nothing. So I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say. And the children are not doing well like before again. That's my say.
Mrs. Ajayi, you are protected. Please allow her to say her mind. You now say your own.
Ebe ọ bụla elere ọmụgwọ ma adụ aka n'ọnụ na mụbụ nwa nga ahụ a ga-edorere aka n'ọnụ ọmịti nke ebere Pete Sanu, Comrade Adabanke, I want to thank you for your submission. Can we listen? I want to thank Comrade Adabanke for that his commission. That is her own personal opinion. That is our own personal opinion. Please, let us listen, please. Hello. When you watch me speak, if I speak, I don't speak from the part of sentiment. I say things the way they are. What we are discussing is leadership position. We are not discussing individuals occupying that or those positions. These are two different things. We are discussing the office of the principal. Michael Okwa University of Agriculture, Umudike Demonstration Secondary School. We are not discussing the individual occupying the position. Understand what we are saying? Irrespective of the fact that this particular memo carries it. But we are saying that that particular position is the position for our members who are in active service. You can't eat your cake and have it. You cannot. Unofficially. It's wrong. So what I'm trying to establish is that even if this management wants to employ somebody who is retired, that person should be employed on contract basis and shouldn't to support the opposition of an active staff. It's clear. My position is simple. We have retired members here. Look at them lined up here. Some of them did contracts for some years. Our son. Some of them who were interested, who applied for contract retention, did 1 or 2 years before they finally left. Iwuru director, Gila retired. You can't come back as a director, not a contract. Or a contract staff, give a director. It's wrong. If what I'm saying is happening anywhere here in this university, tell me, let us discuss it now. Let us go after it. You can't retire and retain your position as a director here. It's not possible. Mother here. That is my question. Don't we have people, as our 2023 management was telling us, that our members are not qualified? That we don't have level 13, quantis 13, quantis 14. But now we have quantis 14. Then what will stop them from ascending to that position? And that's the position of the union. A quantis 14, who is an active staff, who is not retired, should take over that particular position. That is what it's supposed to be, and that is what it should be. So please, I want us to stop this discussion here. The union have made their position clear. The union have made their position clear. And that is the position of Jack, not just the position of Sanu. It's the position of Jack. And from next year, if nothing happens from January, if actually we are coming back here by January, if nothing happens by January, then the struggle will commence. And I believe all of us will join hands. If you never reach your turn, you will not understand. Thank you very much.